Hi everyone, today we are going to install Laravel over IIS on Windows 10. We will begin with installing IIS, then PHP and Composer and Laravel installer. Please put in mind that our Windows must be up to date and that you install FastCGI with IIS and you add WinCache extension at a later point for PHP. After we are done with the installation process, we are going to run a new Laravel test website and configure it to run smoothly on IIS. You will find in the description the following two links. The first one is a Microsoft article that I found very useful, and the second one, of course, it's Laravel Documentation. And now let's start with installing IIS. So going to our Windows 10 here, we are going to search for features, apps and features. On the right side here there is features and programs and features. Turn Windows features on or off. Search for IIS, which is this one, Internet Information Services, and make sure that in the World Wide Web and the application there is this CGI. Just tick this checkbox, click OK, and it will start searching for required files and applying changes. And that's it. So I will just close this one, and just to make sure that we installed it right, I'll go to localhost, so now we have the IIS installed. Our next step is to install PHP, and for that you need to get the right version of PHP. And it depends on the minimum requirements of your project. So if your project is Laravel 5.8, then you should know that it depends on PHP 7.1.3. But also you need to find a matching WinCache extension. And since we are choosing FastCGI, please choose NTS, the non-thread safe version of PHP. So now we will download them and do some configuration at a later point. Now before downloading PHP, you need to figure out which is the latest WinCache extension that is available. So I will go to this page. You will find its link in the description. I'll go to Files, then WinCache 2.0. As you can see, there is 7.3 that is supported now, so you can download this. So I will download this now, and I will go back to PHP 7.3. Make sure that you are getting the non-thread safe, which is the NTS, and download. I will save, and I think this needs to be saved. Yes. Also here in the PHP page there is this VC 14, 15, 16. These are the compilers for Visual Studio. So as you can see that we chosen the VC 15. So if you go to here, I will just get this one 64, and I will also download it. After download is done, I will just run the VC first. Say agree, install, yes. So now first part's done. Now the second part is to extract the PHP. I will just say right now I will extract it to the same folder here in downloads. Then I will move it to the C drive. So this is the folder. I'll just select everything here, and as you can see there is this PHP CGI and there is this PHP, and I will go to C PHP here and just paste it here. And now you need to add this path to the environment. So I will just search for environment and in the environment variables you go to the path, this one in the system variables path, you edit it, add a new one here and just hit OK. I'll just check again if it's there. Yeah, okay. And that's it. We have now PHP added to the path. Another thing is to add the fast CGI now to link it with IIS. So we'll search for IIS, yes, and on the mapping, header mappings, just you need to add module mapping, and you see this is for PHP, for all.php, and the module is fast CGI module, and it's in C PHP, but it's an exe, so it's a PHP CGI, and here we just name it as PHP fast CGI, for example. And do you want to yes to entry? Yes. And one more thing, just go to, again, select PC name here and go to document, where is it, default documents, and just add the PHP here. So we'll add index.php. Now we have the default page, and to test if it's working or not, we are going to create a file in the inpub root, and I will just copy this one, paste it, yes, continue, and I'll just say info.php, yes. I need notepad, run as administrator, and drag and drop. And now I'll just remove this thing and type the PHP info function, info, and save. I think it's saved. Now let's go to the browser and localhost info.php. Yes, now it's running. Now we need to install the WinCache extension. So run this file and choose a place for it, which is for me downloads, then WinCache, yes, create. So it now created these three files for us. Now if you just run the file, it won't work. It will tell you that the PHP path is not set, so we have to do this manually. And to do that, we will go to the CMD and run it as administrator. This is important. And we have to go to the CD. I'll just go to the root, CD users, the web dev downloads WinCache. Now I am in this folder. I need to run a command to be able to pass the parameter that is the property that is missing, which is PHP path. So the command is msi executable. We are running the install command, and it's the file is called WinCache. The PHP path is looking for PHP folder, and if I type this, I will get another issue, another problem that says that I accept terms and license is not set, so I have to do this again. So I already copied the parameter. I will just have to add equals yes, add yes, and also I have to pass Q for quiet mode, and this should be it. So if I go to PHP folder and the extensions, here is it. So now our PHP part is done, so let's move to the next step. Now we just have to install Composer and Laravel CLI. So to do that, we will go to the Windows 10 and we close all these. Just search for Composer PHP and head over to getcomposer.org and go to download. You will see the exe file here. Just download it, save, and let's just open the folder. We will run this now. Regular installation. It will create the php.ini and there's no proxy. Just install it, and here I'll just say next and finish. Usually I was advised just to restart the whole machine, so this is what I'm going to do now. Now it's restarted. I will just go to the CMD and check for the Composer version. So if it's there, it will tell you that it's there, like Composer version. And also, by the way, the PHP version here, I forgot to mention this, you can check. So we have the PHP installed, we have the Composer installed. Now let's install Laravel CLI. So let's go to Laravel and documentation, installing Laravel. We need to just pull this and paste it. It's a global. Now I will just close this terminal and go another CMD and another CMD with admin, run as admin. This because I need to go to C initpub root here because we need this admin privilege so we can create new folders here. So let's test first that Laravel is installed. Yes. Now before we create a new Laravel website, we have to just fix the php.ini so it has, sorry, this is not the right, so it has the right extensions available. So we will have to go to PHP ini and I will edit this one, and let's go to extensions, which is PHP info, one of them, sorry, file info is one of them. I am sure it is one of them. It's down. So for me, I will enable this one, and MB string, I think it's enabled below, and MySQL I or DBC, I think OpenSSL is enabled below, and I need DO MySQL, ODB CPDO, and SQLite, and I'll just check if it's OpenSSL there or not. Yeah, so MB string and OpenSSL. So let's just save this one, close this one, go back to the terminal, the CMD, and just hit Laravel new test website and hit enter. So now the web project is ready. So it's time to create a website for this. But just before we do that, we go to a URL for Microsoft, where we will be able to download the Microsoft URL rewrite module, and I will just hit download and save. Once it's finished, you just run this one and just install it. Yes, and now it's finished. Just let me clean the desktop first. We have to now modify our test website. So I'm going to copy this web.config file and paste it into our project. So here in the public folder, which basically replaces the htaccess file, and we need to go to our bootstrap folder, to the cache, and to its properties, and tap security, edit, and add IIS and give it the permission to modify and write. Apply. Okay. Then again do the same process for storage folder, properties, security, and edit, add the same with modify and write options, and say okay. Now we move to IIS. So we'll search for IIS and we will create our website here, which is test website, or let's say test web, and physical path is going to be the public folder for our test website. Yeah, and here I will say it's the testweb.local host name. Another thing is going to we need Notepad run as admin, and we go to open C Windows System32 drivers etc, and we'll show all files, and we need the hosts, and here we will add our own not localhost, it will be testweb.local. I will save this file. Now we go to our browser and check if it's there or not, and we put our link, and here it is, it's working. And by the way, don't forget to link your storage folder with the public folder, which is by running PHP artisan. Sorry, you have to cd into the project and say PHP artisan storage.link. This will give you, like, if you go to the public folder, you will see that it has a shortcut, like it's linked to the storage folder, so you don't have to actually refer to the storage folder path. I do hope that you found this video useful, and see you next time.